values. So all these sources are very important that helps to developing or building the values in a person. First is the family. First is family. So family is an important source because, as I have told you earlier also, that the parents are first teachers. They make the child learn how to behave in a right manner. What is right, what is wrong. Or we can say how to get up early in the morning. Or we can say do not steal the things of anyone. Do not tell the lie. God is watching. The mother is watching. Mama always saying, Mama is knowing everything. So do not tell a lie. So a child is following that. Okay. So as per the family, as per the environment of family, the person is developing the value. If a family is very strict, the parents are very strict, very reserved, very traditional, very orthodox. So accordingly, the child is developing the personality. Maybe he is also a very reserved kind of person. Maybe he is very traditional kind of person because he or she has seen all these things in the family. On the other hand, if a child is seeing that the parents are very open in nature, very friendly kind of people, siblings are also very friendly kind of people, they are not that much traditional, they are very loving to the changes. Okay, so accordingly the child is developing the values. Okay, so the value system, the basic values come from the family. Okay, so this is very important. Then school. As we grow up and we join the school, the teachers are very important. What kind of education the teachers are giving, this is very important in building or shaping the values or value system in the person. Okay, then the culture and religion. The culture from where you belong, the religion from where you belong, okay, helps to build or helps to inculcate the values in you. Like for example, you have seen Hindu is doing the worshipping God or goddess, Muslim person is doing the namaz all the time or 5 times, or a Christian person is going to the church and doing the worshipping. So as per the religion or as per the culture we are having, accordingly we are developing the cultural or religious values. Okay, then peers and friends. What kind of circle we are having, what kind of friends we are having, what kind of company we are joining, it depends, and it helps to shape the personality, to shape the value system in us. If you are having good values but you are not in the group of good people, so we can say your values can be positive to negative. And if you are having negative value system but you have joined a good circle, your friend circle is very good, so we can say that values can be transformed from negative to positive. So this is the impact of peer, this is the impact of your friend, this is the impact of your circle, how much strong values you are having or how much weaker values you are having. Okay, then personal experiences. As per the experiences you have gained in your life, according to that you are inculcating the values. Okay, means if you have gained good experiences all the time, so we can say you will be developing the good moral values, good human values in you. Or if you have gained negative experiences, if you have faced failures all the time, so you can be developing the negative values. Your attitude can be negative, your behavior can be negative, your perception can be negative. Okay, then constitution. As per the constitution we learn the values like right to freedom, right to equality, right to speak. If we have some problem, then we have right to speak something. Okay, if someone is doing cheating on us, so we have right to raise the voice. Okay, right to information. We as a citizen of India, we are having the right to know each and everything that is going on in our scenario, that are happened in the society, that are happened around us. So we have the right to know everything. We have the right to speak on the problems, speak on the rights, speak on the people's perspectives. Okay, So all these sources are very much important to shape the behavior, to shape the value system in an individual. This is the importance of values. Values play an important role in the integration and fulfillment of the man's basic impulses. Impulses means desires. Okay. So values play a very important role in fulfilling the individual's desire. Okay. If a person wants to become, or if a person wants to achieve something, these value system help that person to achieve that specific goal. Okay, because if you have goal in your life and you have developed the value system that you are well determined to achieve that specific goal, then definitely you will be achieving that. So values make you stable, values may make you consistent, values make you strong. For what? For achieving your goals, for doing continuous efforts to complete your task, to complete your targets, to complete your, or to fulfill your achievements, right? Then values are the generic experiences and social actions that are made up of both individual and social responses and attitudes. So these are the experiences that a person is having. Values we develop from our experiences, and as per the experiences we are developing the attitude, we are developing the responses. Okay, if we have gained good experiences, our attitude will be good, our attitude will be favorable or positive. If we have gained negative experiences, our attitude will be the automatically negative or unfavorable. Okay, these are the experiences that we gain from our attitude, that we gain from our experiences, and on the basis of those experiences we are having the value system. Values build the societies and integrate the social relations, because these values are very helpful to handling or to manage the relationships. If we are having good value system, then people will like us, people will love us, and people will love to interact with us. Okay, people will love to be friend with us. So according to that, if we are having good human values, good moral values, then we can say that we are very much capable, we are very much strong to integrate these social relations. Okay, or we are very much capable to maintain a healthy relationship within the society, right? Then values are effective cultural elements which shape the elements of an individual as well as the member of a community that holds together. Okay, values are very important to shape the cultural values, cultural elements within the individual. Okay, so as per the cultural values, as per the culture, as per the religion a person is having, according to that he or she is developing the value system. Okay, then values help in creating the norms to guide day-to-day behavior. Okay, our short-term goals, our long-term goals, our daily behavior, what are the agendas of our today, what will be the agenda for tomorrow. So the value system is helping a person to guide or to regulate the day-to-day life, day-to-day routine work of an individual, day-to-day behavior of an individual. Okay, then values are independent of the circumstances, means as per the circumstances we are having, the values will be different, the values will be developing. Okay, if a person is having good values but sometimes something happened and the values are completely transformed from positive to negative, and it's vice versa. Okay, so this is the importance of value. Then values serve as a framework for the behavior of its members. Okay, framework to behave. Values give the basic need, basic we can say guidance, how to behave in a right direction, how to behave in a right manner, understanding of right and wrong. The values are giving to the individual. The values are very important because they help us to grow and develop, because as we are having the value system, according to that the meaning of success will be there in our life. If we are having negative value system, we may seem the life as a burden. We may seem that we have nothing in our life. And if we are having good or positive value system, then always we will be energized in nature. Always we will be motivated in nature. Always we will be well determined in nature for achieving the roles and responsibilities, for achieving the task, for achieving the targets, for achieving the goals in the life. Then values are helpful for a person to make the decisions, because these values make the person learn how to be self-controlled person, how to have a strong control on the emotions. And when we learn how to have the strong control on the emotions, we are very much capable to make strong decisions for our life, to make tough decisions for our life. Okay, and always the tough decisions are be very much good or helpful for a person's growth. Okay, so values make the person learn how to make these strong decisions. Values enable individuals to feel that they are part of something bigger than themselves. Okay, so value teach the individual that their roles and responsibility are very much bigger than they think, than they aspire. Okay, and they have to achieve something bigger in the life. And when the people are having good value system, then only they can achieve something bigger in the life. Then values are essential to the ethics, because values are guiding what is right, what is wrong. Ethics means understanding of right and wrong. And this understanding of right and wrong will come only when we are having the positive value system. Okay, so this is the importance of values. Then morals. what do you understand by moral values or moral? Morals, we can say, standards of a behavior. Whether it is good, it is bad. It depends upon what kind of moral values we are having. If we are having good moral values, our behavior will be good. If we are having negative, or we can say bad moral values, our behavior will be automatically bad. So moral values or morals teach an individual about what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is fair, what is unfair, what is justice, what is injustice. And according to that, a person or an individual is taking the decisions. A person or an individual is taking the actions, doing the actions. Okay, morals are concerned with the human behavior, especially the distinction between good or bad, right or wrong behavior. Okay, and we can say it is the criteria to determine a human behavior, whether it is good or bad, strong or weak, fair or unfair. Now, these are some traits of moral values. Responsibility means being accountable in word or deed. Means whatever you have said, you should be responsible to your words. You should be stick to your words, and you have to perform according to your words. Okay, whatever task you have given, whatever work you have given, you should be responsible to achieve that specific work, specific deed within the time limit that has been given to you. Okay, so we can say responsibility means it is a sense of duty to fulfill the task within the time, with the reliability, with the dependability, and with the commitment. How much committed you are towards the duties and responsibilities. Okay, how much reliable you are towards your duties and responsibilities. So this is responsibility. And if you're having good moral values, you will be more responsible person. Then perseverance means pursuing worthy objectives with determination and patience while exhibiting fortitude when confronted with failure. Okay, so perseverance means ki pursue those things in the life that are important to you. Do not focus such things that are not that much important for your life. Okay, focus on that is the most priority in your life and try to achieve that. Okay, so try to be more objective in nature. Caring, showing the understanding of others by treating them with kindness, compassion, generosity, and forgiving spirit. Okay, we should always be caring to the person. We should be always caring to ourselves also. Okay, we should be having the understanding like how to treat with the people, how to treat the people, how to treat the animals also. Okay, so we should be always kind in nature. We should be having compassion, means kindness in nature. Okay, and we should always be having the capacity to listen the people, listen the people's problems. Then only we can say that we are caring in nature, or then only we can say that we are having good moral values in ourselves. Self-disciplined. Okay, demonstrating hard work, controlling your emotions, words, actions, impulses, desires, means it is giving your best in all situations. If you are self-disciplined person, you will be always same in every situation, good, bad, exciting. In every situation you will be balanced in nature, you will be self-disciplined. Okay, so your self-disciplined nature will always be helpful in achieving your task, achieving your goals in the life, because you will be controlling your emotions, you will be controlling your words, you will be controlling your actions, you will be controlling your desires. Okay, when you will be having control on your senses, then we can say you are a self-disciplined person. And you more and more trees. Okay, and do something to make your environment clean or free from pollution. Or we can say we should be having, or we should be always following the ethical behavior in the life. Okay, so all these things, all these values we should have when we are having the value of citizenship. Okay, then honesty, how much honest you are, how much truthful you are to yourself as well as to others. Okay, if you have done something wrong, then admit this, that yes, you have done this wrong and you will not repeat in the future. This is honesty. Telling the truth, you should have the strong capability to tell the truth to the people. Do not hide anything to the people. Okay, tell the truth, admit your mistakes, and then try to overcome all those mistakes, try to overcome all your flaws. This is honesty. Okay, being trustworthy and acting with integrity, this is honesty. Then courage, doing the right things in a face of difficulty and following your conscience instead of the crowd, means courage. You should have the courage to do the things, you should have the courage to set your boundaries, you should have the courage to aspire the extraordinary things. Then only you will be having the efforts to achieve that. When you will not be having the courage, when you will not be having the confidence of dreaming, if you will dream big, then only you will do big. Okay, so this is courage. Fairness, you should be fair to the people. Okay, you should be having the value of equality, you should treat the people in equal nature, you should be treat the people equally, you should not be partial in nature. Okay, if you are having good relations with a person, so you will be partial. No, you should not be like that. Okay, so you should have this sense of justice, equity and equality. Then integrity means being united. You should have the understanding that unity is strength. If you will do any kind of work in the unity, then it will be more powerful, it will impact the it will have the strong impact on the results rather than the individual working. Okay, then patriotism, the love for and loyalty to your country. You should be loving your country. Okay, and you should always do such kind of thing that cannot be give any kind of harmful effect to your country. Okay, then respect, showing the regard to the authority, to the seniors, to the person, to the poor people. Okay, not only your seniors, to your elders also, sorry, to your youngers also, you should be respectful. If you will give the respect, then only you will have the respect, then only you will gain the respect. Okay, so it is showing high regard to the authority. If any authority person is saying something or is scolding you or saying something wrong to you, then you should be having patience on you. Okay, and you should respect the chair, you should respect the authority, you should respect the position of a person. Okay, so treating others as you would want to be treated. Okay, so treat the person as you want to be treated, right? So it is understanding that all the people have value as human being. All the people are human being, not only you. Okay, so all the people are human beings, all are having emotions. Okay, so you should be having respect, you should be having regard to the people's emotions also. Okay, these are the features of morals. Morals are based on the sense of right and wrong according to the conscience of a person. Okay, so as a person is having the moral values, according to that he or she is having the right or wrong understanding. If a person is having wrong moral values, then wrong things will be good in his or her eyes. And if a person is having good value system or good moral values, then right things will be good in his or her eyes. Okay, then moral standards deal with the matter which people think can seriously injure or seriously benefit human beings. Moral standards can harm the people, moral standards can benefit the people. It depends what kind of moral values you are having. Any good moral values can benefit the people or benefit the environment or benefit the society, or bad moral values can harm the people, harm the situations, harm the society. Okay, then moral standards are not established or changed by political or legal authoritative bodies. Moral values, moral standards, only a person can change, only the circumstances can change, not any kind of legal authority can change. Moral standards are preferred to other standards, including even self-interest when the choice is there. Okay, then moral standards are impartial in nature. If you are having good moral values, you should always be impartial to the people. Okay, you are always favoring that person who is good or who is having right conduct. You will always be guiding, or you will always be instructing that person who has done something wrong, right? Then moral standards are associated with these emotions. When people act in violation of a moral standard, they feel guilty, ashamed, or remorseful. Means moral standards show what kind of emotions we are having. Okay, if we are having negative emotions, it means we are developing the negative moral standards, and according to that we do the actions, we violate the things, we violate the rules and regulations, and then we feel guilty, we feel ashamed. Okay, then it is the practical or action guiding nature of morality. Okay, so moral standards make us learn or make us inspire. Do not kill the people, do not kill the animals, do not harm the people, do not harm the animals. Okay, or love your society, love the people, love yourself, love the nation. Okay, so all these standards are developed by good moral values in a person. Moral principles must be made public in order to be an action guiding rules in our life. Means moral principles are helping a person to behave in a public in a right direction. Okay, means it is a guide, or it is a action guiding role that tell a person how to live in a right direction. Okay, how to do the actions in the right direction, how to take the decisions in the right direction. Okay, then morals play an important role in the formation of ethics. As we are having the moral principles, moral standards, according to that we are developing, or we are following the code of conduct, we are following the rules and regulations. Okay, if we are having negative moral values, we will not follow any kind of rules and regulations given by the government, or framed by the organization, or framed by the people. Okay, and if we are having the good moral values, then automatically, being self-disciplined person, automatically will follow the standards. Okay, then though morality is often used to refer the code of conduct accepted by the society, different moral may be accepted or practiced by individual group within a society. Okay, means morality is often, we were saying that morality, or by being by having good moral values, we are having different code of conducts. If we are having good moral values, we are developing good code of conduct. If we are having negative moral values, we are developing negative code of conduct. Okay, but sometimes it is affected by the individual group also. Okay, means one group is following something, second group is following something. Okay, or whatever one group is doing, it is negative or it is bad in the eyes of the other. So it can be there. Okay, now ethics. Ethics, we can say ethics are the code of conduct that we follow in our life. Okay, we can say here in the screen, we can say integrity, moral values, principles, honesty, right or wrong awareness, fairness towards the things, responsibility, conscience, choice of doing right or wrong, honor or respect or value, integrity. All these traits are combined in the ethics. Means if we are having good value system, we are having good moral values, according to that we are having good code of conduct, or we'll follow the right path, we'll follow the good direction. Or if we are having negative value system, negative moral values, negative moral principles, then we'll follow the negative path, negative direction. Okay, so ethics are the code of conduct that we follow in our life. Okay, so here it is a definition: a code of moral standards or code of conduct for what is good or what is right, or we can say it is the ethical behavior is value driven. Okay, so it is the ethical behavior that is driven by the values that we are having. If we are having good values, we are having good ethical behavior. If we are having negative values, we are having negative ethical behavior. Okay, then it is the principle of conduct governing an individual or a group. Ethics, we can say it governs an individual behavior or a group behavior, an individual action or a group action. These are the ethics based on the individuals. Okay, so an individual should have the right or equal political right. An individual is having the right, or individual is deserves to be treated fairly. So these are the ethics that are very important for an individual. Means an individual should be treated fairly. Okay, in every circumstance, in every situation. If he is right, then he should be treated right. If he is wrong, then he should be treated as wrong. An individual is having the right to live as they want, as long as they do not harm the right of others. Okay, so an individual is having the right means they can live, or an individual can live in his or her own way as he or she wants to live, unless and until he or she is not harming the rights of the people, or unless and until he or she is not harming the situation or not harming the environment. Okay, or we can say a good society is the one that treats an individual fairly and protect the rights, and this require efficient or non-corrupt government and business. Okay, and we can say it requires a clean and non-toxic government or environment. Then these are the ethics based on the relationships, families and communities. So when we talk about the ethics or relationships or families or communities, it always requires loyalty, because in relationship loyalty is required. How much loyal you are to perform or to handle the relationship, to perform or handle the family, to manage or handle the community. So honor means respect, loyalty is required. Friendship, how much loyal you are towards the friendship. Okay, how much friendly you are towards the people, how much open you are towards the people, at what extent you can make the friends. Okay, at what extent you can express yourself. So when we talk about ethics based on the relationship, families, communities, it requires loyalty, it requires honor or respect, it requires friendship, it requires humility, and it requires sacrifice. Because always in relationships we are having the sacrifices. Okay, so we can say a good individual has the qualities that promote a stable, long-lasting relationship in families and communities.